welcome everyone to February's monthly meditation with Sister Nay. We're so happy that you could join us, and a warm welcome to anyone who might be here for the first time. You're especially welcome. And we're truly blessed to be able to come together from all over the world and meditate and have Sister Nay here as our guide. It's one of the gifts of modern technology. And I've been thinking about how each time that we gather, it's a unique constellation of souls, and the energy field of love and devotion has a ripple effect, that spreads out far and wide. And it not only benefits us, but all of creation. So thank you for being here, because it's really an important seva, probably more than we can realize. So my name is Heather, and I'll be your host. And today's session will be conducted by our spiritual guide, Sister Nay. Meditation will be followed by questions and answers. So please feel free to ask questions on the spiritual path, meditation, spiritual subjects, or if there's anything that you're struggling with in your life. And we encourage everyone to ask questions. This is our opportunity to have Sister Nay's full attention. So if you have any questions or need any support during the session, you can message me in the chat. Or if you want me to ask a question on your behalf, you could send it to me in the chat. And to ask a question, you can click on the raise hand button below and wait for your turn to speak, or you can post any questions in the chat. And if you could kindly stay muted for this session, but Sister Nay has Wi-Fi now, and so we can try it out and we can open our cameras, because I know that she loves to see us. Okay, well, over to you, Sister Nay, whenever you're ready.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to February monthly meditation. And I'm so grateful that we can use technology to do our live stream from this forest, from this temple. And I feel honored, as always, to see all of my friends, all my co-travelers on this path. Yesterday, there's one man, a brother of our nun here, joined our group in the international zone. And I feel so grateful for the opportunity and ability to host him here and give him a life within the companionship of the saints. Now I'm the head of the international zone in this Wat Pa Bo Nam Pha In temple in Ubon Ratchathani, the northeastern of Thailand. And I'll take care of around 10 plus hut here and the main big hall with all the facility that I can help and assist everyone that come here and have a spiritual seeking for enlightenment. People ask me, what kind of teaching you gonna give, Sister Nay? Over the years, you have been doing this and that kind of teaching. I still gonna say to you that whatever method that I impart to you will all come down to the path of love and devotion, because this is the legacy of our Ishwar Puriji, of our past master. So anything that you do in the name of spirituality with full faith, with love and devotion, you will see that it's always work. In this temple, there is a daily routine, daily teaching that we have to do three things. The first requirement is to do dana or donation here in the temple. It means every day when we wake up, if we have any chore, we can sweep the road, we can wash dishes, we can just mop the floor, we can do anything, for labor to give, to contribute back as donation to the community. And if anyone have money, they give out money, some donation to head monk or head nun or to their facility or community here. They can do in the way that if they have technology knowledge, just like we here, she's contribute to what? Setting up all this equipment, okay, do the live stream session, whatever it takes. Apart from dana donation, we have to always keep precept, observe precept at all times. So the main precept is very simple. Do no harm to yourself or do no harm to others. Always keep being mindful that do not upset your balance. Do not upset anybody else balance. So this can go very deep where you just live in a community, try to not to kill yourself or overwork yourself. You have all of this peaceful pause to come back to the breathing, to come back to love, to come back to appreciation of yourself and others throughout the day. So the third requirement to be in this temple is bhavana. Bhavana means meditation, contemplation. In our case, this is the school of Anapanasati. So contemplation has to be throughout the day. Be mindful of the breath. Be mindful of the pattern of your breathing throughout the day or even throughout the night. And if you on the path of the master, here you be mindful of the presence of the master in every shape or form within the flow of divine power, always throughout the day. And I said to all the nuns that gathering this evening, saying that, yes, if you do this right, you do dana right, you do donation right, you do precept right, and you do contemplation, meditation right. What more you need to work on is a living faith. It's a faith that continues to grow every day that you spend on this spiritual path. This living faith always grow in the company of the saints, of the enlightened ones, because they will set up example of true love, of true compassion, of bhakti, of true devotion. You have faith of their help. You have faith of their assistance inside and outside. The faith can grow by seeing the radiant form of the master, seeing master in dream, seeing master in daily life, come into direct connection with the master. And this faith, when it's reached its peak, you don't actually need to do meditation. You don't need to keep precept anymore. You always surrender yourself to the will of God, to master will. So all of this practice, we want to reach the point of absolute surrendering. And love and devotion overflow from you to others. So this is always the core of teaching that great master shared to his disciple. Ishwaji shared to his disciple. And I'm sharing the same thing. It's the same thing, but in different touch, in different flavor. Because I come from different background and culture than them. So therefore, in my position and in my timeline, I try to do my best to surrender to God will. So whatever will out there that Master leading me to, I accepting it. In whichever position or uniform I need to wear, I will try my best. Okay, so today we will meditate together. Let's say for around 20 minutes, okay? You can do meditation in any style that you feel the pull to do so today. You can withdraw your attention to the wisdom eye center and being there and wait for the pull of love of the master to come. Or if you find that your mind is more busy today, you can observe your breathing, observe the breath, observe the flow inside you, and use this body as a temple. And within this temple, there's a living God living inside. And if you can read the flow, the movement within this temple, you will understand how your inner universe works. I hope that you take time to study yourself, to withdraw your attention to one single point, and to be mindful and to be awake and aware throughout the process. Master Power is there to help and assist you always. If at some point you feel the pull of love, you remember Master Love, you remember the last moment that you spent with your Master, just embrace it and be there in that pool of love and be one in the ocean of love. Okay, let's start. So 20 minutes, okay, 20 minutes. Now be more relaxed. We will share love and blessing together. You can take deep breathings for 2 to 3 times, and you can adjust your position. You can spread your arms or leg. Be in the position where you feel more comfortable, less pain, and ready to generate love and compassion for yourself and to others. Connect to Master Power. And then share love and blessing to yourself. If during meditation, any aches and pain come up, any diseases that you feel that you might have in your body, direct love and blessing to those pain, to those diseases. And if anything come up, any emotional issue, any thoughts that continue to come and disturb you, share Master love and compassion to those emotions, to those thoughts. Everything can melt away in the presence of love, of true compassion. Start to see that this love and compassion overflow from you to the space around you, to your house, to your room where you sit right now, to your family members, to your pets, to your surrounding, to your community. See this love, peace, harmony, compassion overflow from you to your community, to your city, to everyone and everything that live within this space. See everyone pause for a moment to receive. That everything with love and appreciation. See all the visible and invisible we receive this love and compassion from the Master. See them rejoice in bliss, in love. Expand this blessing to your country, to all the people live in your country, to your family, your friends, your relatives, everyone that you know or you might not know. see the vibration of your country start to change, to be lighter, to be more joyful and peaceful. No more fight, no more struggle. And love and compassion to the whole world, to everyone and everything who live on this planet. See the exchange of love from you to others. And expand this love and compassion in infinite way to the universe, to the outer world, to the inner world. May all beings be peaceful, blissful, kind, and compassionate to one another. May there be only love and oneness. Come back to yourself. Express love and gratitude to your master, to your living master, to your past masters, also to the future master. Without them, we not be able to generate true love, true compassion. Without them, we never know true love, true mercy. Bow down to the master inside. This is the day that you ask for forgiveness. This is the day that you enjoy the gift of love, the gift of joy from the master. Take deep breathings for 2 to 3 times and slowly come out of your meditation. Right? I hope all of you enjoy this meditation session. People has asked me that they believe that they are already advanced spiritual practitioner. They said, I don't need meditation, Sister Nay. I only need to do contemplation all day, all night. And I'm there. I said, I agree. But only when you sit in stillness, you will be with your flow. You will learn the movement of the flow inside you and outside you at rest. Because it is important to know yourself. It is important to have self-realization before you get to the part of God realization. And most of the time, all the saints we say, God Guru and the saints, God Guru and the God Guru and the self are one and the same. Which means that when you continue to observe yourself, when you continue to be fully awake and aware of your inner words, which you carry at all times in this human body, then you understand every movement in the universe. Those who fail to study themselves, those who fail the taste of self-realization, they never get there to God realization. In Christian, they said, as above, so below. So on human experience, this is the most important reality that you can come in touch with the ultimate self right inside you. Any other forms cannot experience this. Around 10, 15 years ago, I practiced a lot. And I always go to the forest in a hut and meditate on my own. At that time, I can do astral traveling freely. So I have experiences that I can explore the entire universe at will. At that time, I have chance to visit another civilization on another planet, on another suns or moon within our galaxy or in any other galaxies. When I visit them, I feel that they have great potential for enlightenment because they have right attitude, they have right thinking. They're not bound down so much by the weight of karma as we are in the physical. But what's missing for them is the presence of the master on this physical human experience. And also, they do the art of contemplation, but they cannot do meditation the way we do. Meditation where you can hold all reality or the level of consciousness at the same time, at the same point in this human form. So therefore, even civilization out there is greater than this civilization on earth. Most of them don't have a chance for liberation, don't have a chance for full enlightenment in their reality. So time and time again, they have a glimpse of the master, of a perfect living master on this planet. Or they invite those masters that can travel in the astral form or in the radiant form to go there and give them spiritual discourse so they can have affinity to be born on this planet and finalize their journey. And as we are here in human form already, we forgot. We forgot how intense longing that we have in any other form. We come here, we mess up, we create new attachment, we create new goal, and forget our spiritual goal. That's why I never give up to do this monthly meditation session to remind you time and time again that practice, meditate. Do meditation, even if it is very dry for you, you don't feel anything, you don't experience anything, it's only aches and pain. Do it. This is how you study yourself, pain. and peaceful. Suffering is also part of your experience, your direct experience in human form. You know, every practice you have to restore the balance, where you understand the work of the yin and the yang, the negative power and the positive power at play. You cannot just pick and choose one experience over the other. If you do that, then your learning is incomplete. The reason why we progress so fast on the ladder of spiritual evolution on human form, because we have this human body that within this karmic body, we have good and bad karma in equal amount. And in life, we have to go through 50% of good karma and 50% of bad karma. But the gap in between, we can meet with the enlightened ones. We can meet with the master. We can get reminded of our true identity of Satnam that empowering the whole universe. So this is the right chance, even though on this session you only see a glimpse of it, but it's better than nothing. But make sure you treasure every minute of this experience and not scatter your mind with all of this gold, all of this attachment, all of this that do not serve your liberation. Don't spoil your chance. Okay, I welcome any question that you might have. You can write down in the chat. You can open your microphone and video for me to see your face and ask me directly. And you can tell me any experience that you may have in this session or your struggle during your daily practice. Okay, I'm willing to help you and assist you in whatever I know personally from my direct experience. Anyone, anybody?
I could ask a question, Sister Nay, about meditation. I find that more and more my body is settled in meditation. Like I could feel like I become unaware of my body, and it takes a little time to get to that point. Usually 5-10 minutes. I do some breathing. And just collect and my attention inside, and I think of Master. And I remember in Thailand you had told me to just try to remember the last time, or the times you saw Master, and then you vision that. And I try to have that be the place that I in the center of my head. But one thing I realize is that I think I have difficulty, um, my brain has difficulty visualizing something, a picture of it inside. I mean, there's times I can see, Ishwar's face, or I can remember a certain, but can't always see it as a picture.
Okay. So that's many things that go through my mind. Okay? So when you say that you don't feel yourself, like mean you don't feel your body, at that point, do you feel you're seeing yourself as this round body? Or it's like a ball of light, or it's just a blank space, but round? Do you feel it that way?
Kind of a blank space, yeah. And sometimes it could be a round space, you know, and then other times it's like a um like there's a
Like
blur between where my body is and
like a vastness of it.
yes.
Yeah, okay, that's normal. And if you reach that point, then you will struggle to feel how to say to be in control. So most of the time you will see with your feeling, not any particular image. And you will feel also that the thoughts not be able to disturb you that much. It's
Mm-hmm.
kind of like your consciousness or your awareness just float in a blank space. But you also aware of whatever come up. But then you don't identify yourself with it, isn't it?
Right, right.
In Tibetan tradition, they call this a round body. And this round body is the body that work in Brahm or Pa Brahm, you know. So therefore, because it's already beyond the astral plane, which you can visualize, you can identify I, me, you, master, me, then your mind will also struggle to produce that kind of image, because you raise your vibration high and you beyond the level that produce that kind of vibrate that image or perceptions, right?
Mm.
So therefore you will more see with the feeling, and this is the vastness is almost like over there you just feel the flow of love to come in, or if you have it there already, it will come stronger, you know. There's no going anywhere or achieving anything. And what you seek for in that state is to let go of the control. Okay? Because meditation, in order for us to collect attention to one single pointedness, and then we be able to just calm everything down, calm your system down, calm your mind down, calm the storm of emotions down. At that point, you just want to let go of the control and just be. And this is the state where even outside of meditation, you want to keep. You want just be there, open eyes or close eyes. And if you be able to sustain yourself there. In Buddhism, we call this, it is the state of nirvana. But small nirvana, like a tiny piece and parcel of nirvana that you can experience in a moment. But you can sustain those moments to be longer by being the flow of master grace and blessing and love, you know. And when you be one with this pool of love, which you don't feel that it's pull you anywhere, it's just there, it just be in that love, then you will find that even when you open eye and going anywhere, still in contemplation mode, people will feel that you generate love, you generate blessing, you generate compassion and feel drawn to you, because they feel the effects of what you carry. And the meditation and all the practice at this stage should be effortless. You don't feel that you should how to say, do it right, it just be in more natural way. You still practice, but not as serious. It's almost like you just can lie down and practice and not in any particular posture or have any mantra in your mind or have particular image of this master, that master in your head, You just be, and whoever come, whoever show up, just embrace it. Yeah.
So that's
So
the 24/7 meditation, right? That Ishwar and Great Master talk about. Yeah.
but you will find that, sometime in this blissful moment, in this nirvana moment, it's longer and sometimes it got disturbed a bit, then you come back again. So it's like that, and more you will learn that you not react with all of this temptation, with all of this disturbance. It just is, okay? It's part of human life. Your life is not perfect, but you're inside, you feel like, oh, I can control myself at a perfect place inside me. But it's not, how to say, it's not wisdom eye center in your head, or it's not in your heart, or it's not at your solar plexus. You cannot identify. You cannot actually know which location you're from. It's almost everywhere. You can just be anywhere. Because this feeling is come from formlessness of yourself, It's hard to describe what beyond the mind to the mind, to understand, but I know you has been progress well because you been doing your seva from afar too, And as I progress more and more in my mastership, I feel that the right people that stand by me for all these years, they will just feel the effects, without them doing anything. It's bhakti. You are my faithful friends that I count on. That's why you feel it. I told Pui that from last 4th of December, I just feel totally different. I just feel that my practice has become more and more lazy, but it's constant. Maybe this laziness is part of effortless part of practice, maybe, but I don't know. But I look at myself, I have no goal, I have no achievement to make. I don't even do much sitting meditation, but I'm in the state of meditation or contemplation at all time. But strange also that I have to conduct the sitting meditation every day because people just seek for it. People just need help. Then I'm just sitting there, sometimes close eye, open eyes to see them. I don't feel different between closing eye or open eyes, but I can feel the sincerity of the people who come and sit with me every day, and that's something that I feel that is like an exchange of connection that have between us, Okay.
Well, thank you for that. It's so funny how, seeing when you say seeing with feeling, I totally get it. Like that describes it. And then of course my mind thinks, oh, it's doing something wrong. Like it's not being able to visualize and it's, analyzing things from that standpoint. And so that feels that feels like that really fits seeing with feeling.
Mm.
Yeah.
Any questions in the chat or anybody want to speak with me?
No questions in the chat just yet.
Mm. Okay. Tomorrow I'm gonna go away to do camping in the forest for 2 days. I'm excited for all my friends. And I plan to hang a hammock, and sleep underneath the star. So during the night, it probably very nice because we are approaching to summer here. And I feel that even though, my practice had reached the ultimate point, that I don't really feel that I need to take control in anything. But the sense of love and appreciation increase every time I see anything beautiful, anytime that I can feel that people are truly sincere and appreciate my companionship. Maybe this is the feeling that I am in love, but in love, there's no subject to it, I don't actually direct it to any particular master. It's just like the whole world is like a playground. But within this playground, there's a currency that we can call this love in form of formlessness, right? And every time that I see intense exchange of this currency of love, I just feel that, oh, I feel it vibrates strongly inside me. And it creates also a movement outside. Even the sun shine brighter, or the star or the moon come down to me, and the breeze even, smell some kind of jasmine fragrance. You know what I mean? You've been here. So it's like it's around and all around. I cannot see, but like I said to you, see, the feeling is like, Master, is this you? But which master? Maybe Ishwarji, maybe Great Master, can be Swamiji, can be Radhaji, can be head monk or head nun here, anyone, right? That hold that love, no? But it's not so much informed anymore, right? Okay. Anybody want to disturb my flow here? Mm. Mm.
Anyone with any questions?
Mm.
Tick is here with us today.
Who?
Tick.
Oh,
Yeah.
She just last month she just sent me this Kanna plant. Do you know the Kanna plant? It's like the leaf look like a banana leaf, and the flower can grow very tall. It's one kind of iris that we have in the tropical zones, And she sent me the fancy one, and wow, it has so many color on the leaf. And I recognize that this particular breed named Cleopatra, Canna plant. Okay, so it's very fancy. And I'm very proud because when she just sent like the root part to start it, right? Because it's grow like banana, right? So I planted and now it's come very beautiful. I think maybe in 2 weeks we will get to see the flower. And I'm like, wow, everyone around here actually feel love and appreciate, Maybe it's me, I'm just really happy. And when I'm happy, I think everyone and everything feel it. People will actually feel drawn to me more. All the shops now, they're in the market, the second-hand shop, the 20 baht shop, our favorite smoothie shops, our plant shop, they all feel drawn to me. Every time I go there, they give me something extra. And I'm like, oh God. Even I'm not there, let's say my father just dropped by their shop, they just give me things. And I feel like, wow, people actually feel it. but they don't know what it is, right? Because when we bring our mind to it, all this love look like business transaction, right? It's not like that. Huh? Yeah, if there's nobody, you can make announcement for today. Okay. But I'm also welcome for a question if you have, and raise your hand, right? Or put something in the chat.
Everyone's quiet today. That's good, I guess, if we don't have questions, it does be, yeah, we're all here in the flow together. I also appreciate what you said about letting go of control. Of course, that's what you've always told me is that's the one thing, and I don't think it's unique to me at all, but it's that standing in the way of our enlightenment is letting go of control. And here in meditation, we're trying to, just be there, right? And let go and then just to hear it again, even that's just letting go of that need to control and to not go anywhere or have to do anything is to just be there, to be here, whatever we're doing and be in the flow and stay and remain there. And when we were talking earlier, when you came on, we both were having technical problems and my mouse stopped working and I couldn't control the computer. And I'm like, oh God, I can't let Nay in, and then she's having trouble on her end. And she said, so is everything just going smoothly and easy, or is it, or are we, you just, are we reacting differently to what's happening? Right. And I said, yeah, because everything, it doesn't stop. I think that we're always going to have, like you said, that 50-50. And yeah.
What, but you can train your perception. Are you looking for good time or bad time? Are you sustain your good time or you sustain your bad times?
Mhm.
Right? Because time in the inner region work differently. Some people can just live their whole life and say, oh, I have a very bad life. But then they miss to acknowledge the good moment in between of the bad moments. But in their mind, they carried it on. And most of the time, those people victimize themselves by their karma, thinking, oh, I'm so unfortunate. I cannot change anything. I give up, the small thing I can do to make it better, right? I feel something that we actually do or take control that come into fruitful, is actually seeking. I told Anotai, right? He just joined our group here. I said, you might feel surprised that maybe in the last 2-3 days, why you feel the pull to come here and end up here, with nothing. He used to live in rich family, run multi-million business, and now he's a man with nothing. And I said to him, all this happened to you because maybe someday in the past or in your past life, you put your hand together to a Buddha or sit underneath a Bodhi tree and say, please, Buddha, please give me enlightenment, give me liberation. And that strong prayer, actually come true today, where we don't see it, we don't actually appreciate it, and we feel like, my God, my life is a failure, I lose everything, I have nothing now, I worth nothing. But actually, in the eye of God, in the eye of the universe, you actually in the peak moment of your soul, of your journey as a soul. Maybe not as a person, not as a successful human being, as we want to see at this time as a society give us value, like how much you earn monthly, what you have, do you live in big house? Do you have a fancy car? Do you have passive income, right? But take all of that and feel like, okay, we just a soul who go through this evolution of our own soul journey. Then we know that, my God, at the point that Master respond to our seeking, and we come to see a living Master is the peak point of our calling, our soul journey. And after that, it's just effortless, We take control, we make a lot of effort to come to this point, and now this is the moment where we have to let go. We have to learn to let go. And the more you let go, the more you can surrender, the more you can give up yourself, to something higher than yourself. And that's how the ego can be destroyed.
And then you realize that it's yourself, right? Like we feel like we're surrendering to something else, but then it's really our truest, highest self.
In this vastness space that you might feel that you float in there, there's also a feeling of the self there, but there's also no control. From what I feel, it's still like a very small unit of ego there. Just like Ishwarji said, I am the drop within the ocean, right? So you will still feel the effects of the drop within the vastness of the ocean. But at that time, Master Ego take over. You can't choose, everything just come to you at the right moment. Then there even no time to think or even plan of what you need to do today. Things just come to you, chasing you, right? And you just react, but in a good way. That reaction actually, that when you step back, you watch, oh, okay, this is how I can live in God's will, right? There's no need to exercise your will. Everything is God will, because people will chase you, come knock on your door. Like I said to you previously, I said, well, living in the temple in this monastery here, I feel like I live in a hill station where Great Master have his holiday house. Okay. My plan was, I come here, I shut off from the world, I sit here, close eye and meditate and be at peace. Okay. But no, every day it's like, oh, construction guy come, there's a water delivery. There is something to do, people to respond to. This one come crying for help, and I can fill my day with maybe 10 set of events constantly until I go back to bed. And I don't have my me time. You think that, oh, we renounce it. Potentially 90% of your day is me time. Enjoy your company. No, not at all. No. Oh God. Me time, it means that I have to say like, I'm about to collapse, so let me have a small nap here, right? So that I have. But now I don't ask anymore. It's almost like we be very busy in the morning. And suddenly, after 10 p.m., everyone will just have this siesta time, the nap time, until 2 p.m. in the afternoon. And then everything resume again. So now I learned that, okay, siesta time will be very peaceful time, but the rest will be very productive time until I go to bed, you know? I'm truly, my life is in service. I cannot feel that I can fit my husband or my children here at all, or even my pets, because I feel my life right now, I just live on standby of whatever come, of whatever humanity call me for help, almost feel like I am a Superman or a Supergirl, right? Just to stand by, to just, okay, shake your rope, okay, fly across the sky to rescue this one and that one. You know?
Superhero Nay. So we have Diane had put something in the chat.
Yeah, go on.
So she says, I'm feeling what you are sharing with us today, not just in words, but in an inner sort of oneness that is overflowing with appreciation that someone is sharing in a way that is totally relational, totally within the embrace of the master. I'm so grateful for your example and guidance. It resolves so much of what we understand to be our human condition. What I may experience as a separation in myself no longer needs to be identified as such. So now everything may be seen as having a purpose in my seeking. Very beautiful.
Yes,
Mhm.
we found our heart, and because of that, that ever since then we don't feel the same. Of course, our mind try to make sense of it, right? But I'm happy that I can use my poor human language, to talk about this at all. That it makes sense, right? It's good. Did you feel this too? I really feel this since December. That's something definitely changed. And I just telling myself, am I more lazy? In my practice, I supposed to be a good role model of a meditator, blah, blah, blah. But it's not like that. It just become ultimate the way that I cannot understand. Nobody write a book about this, right? I hope. But the last one that write the book about this, he just say, oh, let's put one word, love, in that book. That's it. And it was Ishwaji, of course. Yeah. Okay. Nothing else?
Diane says that language can only be poor if the soil is not fertile and ripe for reception.
Yes, definitely. Okay, you can make announcement, Heather.
Okay. So let's see here. I have to use my notes since I have some things to recall here. Well, if you have any further questions for Sister Nay, you can feel free to write in directly via email, love@onetruthlove.com, or to Heather at seva@breathingconnections.com. And Sister Nay will be offering meditations on most months. So we announce those through email and the WhatsApp the week before the event. So I hope since all of you are here, you've gotten the emails, but if for some reason someone doesn't get those emails, just let me know. And we are happy to announce the upcoming IMR dates. We have some in person and some online. And if you reference the chat, they're in the chat as well. Okay, I posted those in the chat. let's see. So in person, 7-day IMRs in Thailand. Well, the first one will be April 1st through the 7th. September still, we haven't set that date yet. That will be soon. We'll let you know that very soon. And November 23rd through the 29th. And then the online meditations will be 7-day IMRs, and that will be May 26th through June 1st, December 7th through the 13th. And we also posted in the chat Sister Nay's social media links. Okay, and they're all there, and I'm sure you've been seeing some of those videos being posted, and the platforms are on TikTok, Facebook, and YouTube. So even if you don't have all of those, if you have one of those, you can still see some videos. Some are in Thai and some are in English. And also you can have the translation, you know, the Google or different ones to have translation, which, you know, it does an okay job. I know with spiritual things, it doesn't always translate properly, but you can also get the gist. But I've noticed that you're also making a lot of the, you know, if you do a video in Thai, sometimes I see it in English as well. So we also, us English speakers, appreciate that. Um, and let's see. And on our website, you know, if you're looking for updated information about upcoming events or you want to register for IMRs, that would be on our website, onetruthlove.com. And Brother Roman has, you know, renewed that website. So, you know, you should, if you haven't looked, you should definitely check it out. It's really beautiful. Thank you, Roman, for all your seva there. Um, and, you know, our mission is to offer meditation and spiritual support and programs, both online and in person, freely to all who ask and seek them. And also, in addition to that, kind of for anyone who wants to come and be a part of the temple and live and be there and visit. So, you know, and it's our donations together that help to continue to support this. And so any donations anyone ever is feels moved to give are always received with deep gratitude and helps to sustain the mission. So donations can be made by our website, and then also the donation link is in the chat as well. And of course, if you ever have any questions about donations, you can ask Sister Nay, you can ask me. We'd be happy to talk with you about that. And lately, there's been a few donations that have come that have been able to provide some things that have really been needed in the international zone. So thank you to everyone for your continued support. And we thank you, Sister Nay, for your love and your guidance and your friendship, and for taking the time out of your busy schedule to be here with us. Like, it's an incredible support to us all. And again, thank you, brothers and sisters, for joining us in the meditation. You know, it's all of us being here together that creates something beautiful and wonderful. Thank you all.
Yeah, okay. So, yeah, thank you very much for all the support, you know, because I'm always develop something or have some kind of project going on. Since the temple, we have all the basic facility, and I have these 10 plus houses to run. So we always, you know, have some small touch of improving facility going on. And I appreciate all of the help from my friends. You know, now our water filter system are already up and running. So I appreciate it because this come the point where I cannot watch my white clothes at all. Okay. And now we taken care of, we okay. And anything, you know. I know that people say like, oh, a true master don't call himself or herself a master. They don't ask for money, you know. Yeah, I hope. I hope I can do anything, everything myself, you know. But in the East, in the tradition that I'm in right now, I live renunciate life. It means I don't work, okay? I don't work at all. So I'm at mercy of everyone, of all my friends and my community and my society as well. But we try to do our best. Let's say you donate one chair here, but this chair will get sit on by a thousand meditator, right? Which is going to be worthwhile, you know. So if you see that, okay, she lived her life now in service, then you will feel more understanding toward my situation. And in the East, it is normal to call somebody that know more than you a guru. We even call our parents, you know, our mother, father, a guru as well. We can call somebody that offer us any knowledge, a master or a guru. I know that in West they give this word, you know, like a bad feeling about it, just like okay, master and a slave, right? But in the Far East, the word master, we use this for teacher. Just like in India, they use this word ajan, you know, ajan means teacher, right? So I feel there's nothing wrong about it, right? And I feel why again and again people brought this to me because I feel like it is different, you know, it is different. And if we open our heart enough, we will see, right, that there's no discrimination, you know, there's no limitation in whatsoever what a master can do or should not do, right? It's appropriate in this moment to do so. And maybe after I die, that will be different again. So I don't know. Everything is changing, you know, the whole universe changing every day. Nothing stays the same. But I feel one thing remain the same is a friendship. I feel from all of you in whatever, you know, I represent, whatever clothes or uniform I wear, I still feel heart to heart, soul to soul connection to all my friends. Is that what change, right? Our form might change, you know, our outer looking might change, but the inside, the soul, the true identity remain the same. You know, that's what we always have to remind ourselves to go back to. A lot of love and blessing to everyone. And thank you for joining today. Okay. Have a good day. Have a good night to everyone. And miss all of you. Love all of you. And wish you are here with me in this room. And I believe we will share some of those moments this year together. Yes. Looking forward to every visit, every moment that we can spend time together. Okay. A lot of love to all of you. Bye bye. Sadhu.